The past few days have been quite good for Rusthilt. Recently, his time spent in his outpost was minimal, usually coming back just to check on the crew, ensure everything was running and orderly, then off into the deserts again to explore and finance their own little town. But after this last journey, in replacing Beep's missing leg, Rusthilt decides to settle back into the outpost for some time. It's clear that while they have the bare necessities in place, it's nothing more than that, operating, but only just. As he strolls around the outpost, making plans and mentally noting which equipment needs to be replaced or upgraded, that sense of home strikes him once again. More and more recently, he's lost himself to his more aggressive, warlike tendencies. Each day out in the wasteland tends to bring forth those keen instincts. And those that live in the outpost and work under his command have been treated like nothing more than soldiers. But as he's had time to breathe again, and to enjoy the company of his companions again, it truly does feel like home. But just before laying his head to sleep each night, Rusthilt pulls out a Holy Flame book. Not to pray or to read or to study, but to remind himself that no matter how much this place feels like home, there are those out there who must die first. The Rust Bandit outpost has been incredibly busy. Under the watchful eye and orders of Rusthilt, he meant it when he said he'd return home and really set things right. Not just with Beep, but with the outpost in general. As you can see, things are certainly not nearly as they looked before, and we're going to go through all of the changes that we've made here in the outpost, the things that I've added, the things that I've upgraded, and all the research that has gotten done. And then we're going to talk about what Rusthilt's next step is. Welcome back to Kenshi, everybody. So this is the Rust Bandit outpost after quite a while of off-camera work. A lot of things have been changed, so let's kind of go through them. The very first thing that Rusthilt had done was power. This one particular wind generator was no longer enough to keep the city afloat, or maybe city's a bit of a big word for what we have here, but still, he likes to think of it as his own little city. So we threw 3 more down, which was very, very simple to do, and it's actually worked out really well for us. The research bench was pretty much powered 100+%. At some point, it was like 121% powered, and everything else that's using power is doing just fine. It looks like we have some things over here. Meanwhile, at the entrance here, all of the turrets are done, and we've actually assigned a few more people to stand guard. Only one of them is part of the Forgotten crew. Actually, none that man them that are a part of the. Oh no, there's Kang. There he is. We'll pull him off when we decide to leave. But this has actually been put to the test multiple times during the off-camera practice, and one of them was against Black Ninja Gaiden or Gaijin. I can't remember. Either way, there was a ton of them, and last time they showed up, they just annihilated us, but this time, they couldn't even get through the gate. There was just too much of an offensive, or should I say defensive assault happening, and they kind of just fell apart. All the wells have also been upgraded to well level 3, and over here, each one of these has been upgraded. This one up to level 2, and this one to level 3, so it's actually automatic now. All they need to do is throw iron in, and it will grind out iron plates, and they will no longer have to worry about it. Over here, there were actually some upgrades done too. This was actually upgraded, but this was upgraded to level 3 as well. And this was upgraded to an automatic grain silo. So no longer does somebody have to sit here and whittle away at the grain silo to make things work. It's all done automatically. We actually just have Wiki, who I believe is off farming. He is kind of our farm tender right now, except for when he's not. He's usually the one kind of taking care of all the farms. He's our farm boy. So he's farming, but he's not throwing things in. No wonder the food wasn't being taken care of the way I wanted it to. Wiki's basically been our farming boy since day 1. I've actually assigned all the farms to him, and we don't need any goods right now, material goods. I've assigned all the farms to him, so all of this is just his doing, and I figure that makes the most sense since he is his skill in farming is super high now. It's a 65. Anyway, while he's doing that, we actually did re-equip some people with better armor and better weapons. One of the big things that people pointed out was that our dear boy Silvershade was kind of carrying a garbage weapon, so we replaced it with something that's at least 2 times better than what he had prior. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and throw these in here for now. He's going to keep healing up. He got into a bit of a kerfuffle while he was doing some journeying. This also got upgraded to level 5. We are now at a level 5 research bench. And all of our tech is finished researching. There's so many things we can do still. And there's so many things we're going to want to research. But we need to go out and actually go do more looting if we want to keep our city rolling here, which we're going to be doing soon. Then we threw on this extra building and a couple outhouses that people just like to sit in for some reason. But this one is real exciting. As you can see, we have many a prison cell here because we're going to start taking prisoners. Not any of the ones that come over here, but on some of our assaults, I would like to try and start taking prisoners to bring back. 1, we can recruit prisoners, but 2, depending on the prisoners that we're capturing, we can train with them, force them to fight us over and over again, and really just use them to their full purpose. And another building that I want to get up, but I don't know if I want to do it yet, is a building that's going to be specifically for assassin training. Silvershade is incredible now at being the assassin that he is, and Rusthilt knows how useful that can be. And I think it's time that he starts training others to be like him. So we're going to get a building specifically for that very, very, very soon. Everything's just running really smoothly, but things are not nearly as going to stay as peaceful as we would like them to. We're going to end up going and buying some more food because we're going to need to go out on a trip, and I'd rather not eat up all the bread that we've got going here. Ooh, our power situation is not good. We might need more power now that we've got a lot of automatic things up and running. Lucky for us, throwing down windmills is super cheap. Iron plates and copper, all of which are super simple for us to be grabbing. Granted, it's not very windy out right now, so I think we're going to get just 2 more. That'll probably where we stop. And then once those are done being built, we can move on. Let's let this get built, and once these are done being built, we'll talk to you about what Rusthilt has been planning all this while. All right, and there we are. Everything's being built. We actually got some more batteries being built up top too, but I'm not going to worry about that quite right now. For now, we're going to grab everybody of the, we're going to turn off their jobs. Of the Forgotten Crew, let's gather them up front. And we're going to swing by an outpost. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab the pack beast and have them come with, because we can store food on them. So everybody out. Jin's grabbing a dead body. It's all right. We'll go ahead and close it. There we go. So let's swing out to the nearest. We want to go north. Let's make a pit stop at Squin, and then let's grab some food. And then after that, we're going to head north, because Rusthilt hasn't forgotten about the Holy Nation. It's just, he's biding his time. He knows better than to attack the Holy Nation when he's not even close to prepared. So we're going to grab some food, and we're going to go scout out the closest holy mines that we can. Now, we have the option of going over here or here. I think we'll go here. It's probably safest for us. Let's go to our squad for a moment and actually move you up to this so I can just have everybody in one crew. And we're going to see if we can assault a Holy Nation mine. And by assault, I don't mean necessarily wipe it from the map, but maybe start some guerrilla tactics. It's been a long time since the Borderlands has really heard of the Rust Bandits. They were prominent for a few months while they attacked and dismantled the Dust Bandits over time after they got it in their head that's what they were going to do. But ever since setting up their own outpost, they've been very quiet. There's not been much activity coming from them, so people have been kind of maybe assuming that the Rust Bandits are basically all done, that they've accomplished their task and they're going to set up, and they'll just be like any other outpost in the wastes. They're going to learn that that's not how this is going to work. We've been taking our time because we've been preparing. We know for a fact that the Holy Nation is a wildly different beast altogether, that they are not going to be like the Dust Bandits. They're well trained, they can fight, and their weapons are honed in on lobbing off limbs of their enemies. we can't really just swing into that blindly. We have to kind of do guerrilla assaults, where we're going to start off by just taking a small pack of people, heading into the nearest mine, maybe sending Silvershade first and thinning out their numbers, and then moving in to wipe them all out for the rest. It's probably going to be a multiple day effort for us to do that, but I genuinely think that that's going to be a lot of fun and the best way to handle them. For now, like I said, let's just kind of swing out this way, and we'll send in just Silvershade to grab some food. We probably should sell our copper while we're here, so we have it. But for now, just all of that. Let's move out here. People can start eating. Yep, everybody's already starting to eat, which is good. And then we'll swing over here. And we'll throw Rain in here. And we'll have Crumble John go and sell. Where's Crumble John? Way, okay. Crumble John's gonna do his own thing, probably hungry. Let's do business. Let's pause it for a moment. Yep, we have plenty to sell off. Let's go ahead and sell that. I already knew it. Sell it back. Any maps? We do have a couple maps that we could grab. So let's go ahead and research that real quick. And let's have Silvershade go ahead and trade over to the Pack Beast all the food. And we actually have some other stuff on here that I completely forgot that we had, but that's all right. Now to see where on the map we've been marked. Ooh, one way in the north and one right in the center, an unknown tower, followed by the ruins over here. So this must be in the Ninja Tower then? And this is actually close to some mines. Why don't we take who we have? Crumble John will make his way here. And I think we're fine. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make an excavation, or an excursion rather, not an excavation, to this unknown tower first. And then, if it's friendly, we could potentially operate out of there, hitting the holy mines not too far from, and start picking them off one at a time. That might be our best bet. I'm hoping everybody's gonna let the Pack Beast kind of catch up. I know his athletics need some work, but it is what it is. So let's let them make their journey that way. Let's turn off passive of everybody. And let's start moving and seeing if we can make our first blow against the Holy Nation. The start of the end. I don't know where Season 2 will end. If it will end with the complete dismantling of the Holy Nation, or if we're looking at a very specific area within the Holy Nation territory that we want to take for ourselves. For whatever it ends up being, it should be exciting either way. On our journey, just above us, our first conquest. I'm curious. Rust Hilt decides a detour is in order. They're gonna loop around. I want to look into this place. I wonder if anything's changed. I don't know if... I did notice that if you hover over it, it does say there is a roaming population of 1. There's 1 dust bandit that still serves this tower for some weird reason. But we're going to swing Rust Hilt in just by himself and see if there's anybody here. Is everything else gone? Have I... Oh my god! How did I miss that? A specialist grade bow. A wooden bowl. I wish I could dismantle these sleeping beds. Food. Didn't even think about that. A scavenger basket. I don't know how useful that would be. Empty grog can. Honestly, it makes sense for how low we know that they were on supplies when we finally hit them. They weren't even able to heal their own wounded anymore, which is really what let us kind of work this. Actually, let's get Silvershade up here. Because this is something that's locked. String of cats. Hey, I got 470 bucks. Sweet. Pick that lock. How did I miss this? I really must have just left and never came back. Okay. Hello. Trader's wooden backpack. Probably better than what we've got. It's certainly worth a lot. No, it's worth the same. What's the difference? Here, it's a height of luxury when traveling, I guess. I'll take that. Blood rum? Absolutely. Oh, he's just got like some protection. All right. Was there more? No prisoners. But there's still... We should probably grab the Holy Flame if we're going to be heading out this way. Splint kit, wooden bowl, also valuable. And then up here is a whole lot of nothing. Sitting box. We can hit up these food areas. Empty. This one's not, though. Hashish. Alright. Well, I'm glad we came in. It was a nice kind of reminder of how far we've come. But we've got another tower to head to, so let's get everybody out here. And off we go. Man, remember when this was the height of it all? How difficult I was afraid it was going to be. And then Silvershade came into his own, and he just... Unhonorable tactics by what Rust likes to believe is an honorable crew. Even if it's not necessarily true. I love these little treks up to the tops of mountains just because there's so much really cool visual landscapes that you can get a good look at. There's the tower. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, everybody. What do you... Jesus, the mouse clicking wasn't working. Okay. Let's set up. Right around the corner where they can't necessarily see us. And we'll just take Silvershade. And we'll just do some scouting. Do what you do best, bud. They're Guinan Black Ninjas. This is the Tower of Ninjas that we learned about, but they're Guinan Black Ninjas. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. How interesting to want to take them out. I did not realize they were going to be part of this area. I did not think they were going to be in the borderlands, or maybe even on the edge of the Sten Desert. I thought for some reason they were mostly swamps, but that's great for us, because we can just go thunk. Thunk. Now, guards are easy. They're about the same. He's slightly stronger. We're going to kidnap him, and we're going to take him away. Just for a moment. These guys are a lot stronger than we are. Just by sheer virtue of how many people they have, they're stronger. So their skills are not as good as ours, but they're close enough to our own skills that taking them in large groups is not going to be something we want to do. Let's put him down. Whoop, there he goes. Let's loot him real quick. He doesn't have great weapons, and their uniforms are always such poor quality. So I'm just going to take his weapons away. Kill him. He has no weapon. We can take him out very quickly. His leg is already down. Crumble John actually just throws the last hit down. Let's kidnap him. Okay, they do hate us. I guess. Where do we want to set up? Where they can't see us, ideally. If we're gonna set up somewhere, maybe at the end of this road, right around here, we could set up camp. It's just below the lip. So let's go ahead and get this built. This is one of the newer tents that we've not been able to play with too much. Now, what we know and what we've learned is that this particular Tower of Ninjas has 16 residents, 19 total, no roaming populations. So we can actually whittle them down relatively quickly and easily, I think. Whoops, everybody stay back here. My bad. Silvershade. Just Silvershade. We're gonna roll up and we're gonna thunk this guy right in the face. Oop, he went inside. Maybe we can get inside and take a look. Let's see. Let's go ahead and swap bags just to make sure we're using the one that's going to give us the least penalties. Okay, well, we've got all of them down here. Buzan. Demok. 2 huge bounties. Let's see if we can nab one of them. I don't know if we want to get 2. They're both worth the same amount. Well, Silvershade slips in quietly. It's dark and he blends in exceptionally well. Let's thunk with this one, if we can, and kidnap. Right out from under their noses, where they can't be seen. We'll drop them off, and we'll have one run this one back to a prison. Probably the Shek prison is our best opportunity here. So let's run you back. This is a huge pickup. We're dismantling, as just a side thing, we are now dismantling the ninjas from the inside. Let's send Ruka, who's gonna have the best opportunity to just make this work. Man, even her weapons are terrible. Not even worth picking it up. So let's go ahead and grab her. And we will run her back. Actually, let's see if we can take both at the same time. And it's going to be super risky, especially as the sun begins to rise. And they start to be able to see. Can we get inside without being seen? Okay. We have a better chance at kidnapping them. So let's kidnap them. Run. Oh wait, they don't see. They don't see! They didn't see the kidnap! We literally slipped in as the guard was changing. And as the guard was heading out, he turned his back to us just in the perfect time. And for that, they lost one of their leaders. Okay. We're gonna take Ruka and Silvershade, and they're gonna be the ones to run them back. Silvershade, you gotta stop sneaking now. You can come back. Let's hand them in. Let's sit here and wait for them to return. We have enough food that that's something we can easily do. We should be able to get back to Squin relatively easily. Let's go. We just took two massive leaders, potentially, off their hands. And this is a great ninja blade. It's so much better than ours. The Metu. There was at some point in history a legendary master smith for whom nothing is known except his or her name from the blade inscriptions, Cross. The blades never rust or need sharpening and are said to be unbreakable. Absolutely our new weapon. Especially for Silvershade. And his secondary can be his better weapon. What was his better weapon? But especially for Silvershade, man. That's a huge pickup for someone who is a ninja. That's a ninja blade, quite literally. In the meanwhile, everybody will stay here. Garu might be worth looting for food, actually. But I don't know if I want to fight them. Let's go ahead and do it. Free food while we camp. Let's just get in there. Pack Beast, I don't really want you attacking them. I want you over here. The Bone Dog, yes, but everybody else, no. Except the Pack Beast is just not on passive, so it doesn't matter. But the raw meat is going to be good for, obviously, the animals. But if the animals don't end up working, or if the animals don't end up needing it, rather, we can just eat it ourselves. So far, Ruka and Silvershade have not made much progress, but they're going. Let's follow their journey. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but my people are being attacked. And they're in a building they're not supposed to be. And now we're being murdered by the Shek. For some weird reason. Passive, please. Don't fight them. Zija, passive, please. Don't fight them. I don't know what happened. I think Zija just lost a limb. Not only that, Zija's getting annihilated. I don't think Zija's gonna make it. Please pick him up. And bring him into the house. I do not know what happened. Do we have any medical supplies on anyone at all? Where's the rock? Where's Rock? Seriously? I don't know what happened. They shouldn't have been doing anything, but... Oh no, did he lose both his legs? Oh my god, he lost both his legs. Alright. Well, Zija is limbless now. Damn. And dying very quickly. So what we need to do is trade. Take both of those and immediately get to work on Zija just to prevent him from dying. And you need to just lie the F down. Zija might actually just die. No, he's gonna heal. I'm sorry, Zija. I don't know what happened. Now you have a bounty on your head. And so does Rock. So you guys, your jobs are off. You are done. You're not going friggin' anywhere. I don't know what you did. I don't know why you caused the entire Shek kingdom to hate you and lop off your limbs. Is a Shek retainer over here? I don't know how that happened. I mean, he has hemp on him. Just come lay down. It's time to just lay down. I cannot believe we lost limbs. Both limbs on Zija. Both of them. Can we not let these guys in, please? Heft. Lock. Come in. Come in here. Why is he keeps coming in? Come in here. Stop. You're not going out and doing your job. Close. Lock. Close. Lock. Frickin' hide. I don't know what happened. Meanwhile, they made it. Are we gonna get attacked now? I hope not. Hey. He's just yelling at me for being who I am. That's alright. He's very excited to shop. Well, it looks like we're gonna make it inside at least. And hopefully make some cash. Oh, right. We have to empty some cells up here because everything's all messed up for some weird reason. Could you stop just for a second? I understand you want food, but just for a second. Oh my god. Okay. So first... Oh, there's somebody in there. Tora the Fearless. Oh, that's the person we put in. Alright, we're gonna free a couple of them. I swear to God, Ruka, stop moving. Just stay. Just bodyguard Silvershade. Silvershade, come here. Pick the lock. Silvershade, please. All right, they've returned back to the camp where everybody's relaxing. Everybody's hopefully eating. I mean, we do have food, so that's fine. And we can begin to continue our assault. The two biggest threats, I think, have officially been removed. They despise us real bad now. There's no question about that. We handed in two of their most proud warriors. Let's go ahead and thunk him. We'll go ahead and pick him up. I basically want to just make this work. Ideally, what I want to do is thin out their numbers and then make an assault. Ooh. Oh, they have towers. Okay. That's actually going to make things a little bit more difficult. At least with the dust bandits, their wall was their real protection place. But afterward, after you got past the wall, they really don't have to worry about any turrets or anything. I think we're just gonna kind of pick him up, move him over here, so he can't get anywhere. We'll see if he wakes up. In the meantime, Silvershade's heading back, Naruto run style. And we'll just keep picking off the ones that we can. Cook. I should just maybe right-click kidnap them, since they're sleeping already. But that's alright. Hey guys, you want to kill the guy who just woke up? Down he goes. He'll get up again. That's alright. You know, Silvershade, I think, typically might normally complain that he's doing all the work, but he loves this so much. Whoa! Uh-oh, I pissed him off. And they can't see me. Well, that's a lie. One can. Actually, let's go 1-to-1 here. I'm curious with this new weapon and his skills. My God, look at the damage being done. Rust-Tilt, take on that one. I want Silvershade to take this one out. There we go. His right leg and left arm have been completely destroyed in their own way. Let's grab them. Where are you going? Come over here. Pick him up. Where are you going? Pick him up. Oh my God, where? No, why'd you go in there? All right, everybody back. Everybody run back. Run. Oh my God, we have to fight. All right, let's go. Take them all down. Who you can, when you can. There's only one, you know, there's only the one at a time thing going here, so I'm not really concerned about going at 1 times the speed. There really is no point. Just want to make sure everybody kind of gets their moment to heal up. We'll put down everybody who's trash. No, you guys aren't healing him. Let him fall. Oh, God. Let him fall. If he gets up, he gets up. Silvershade definitely making it out the most damaged, I think. Let's keep doing it. Yeah, he's limping now. Stop healing him. We're gonna let him stay down. No. Put down. Stop it. Ruka. Ruka. Put him down. All right. Let's let Silvershade heal up for a little bit, and then we'll continue on. A lot of people dying or dead now on the ground, which is great. We've actually taken out a good chunk of them, surprisingly. It looks like they got into a fight with some hungry bandits, which is what allowed us to get out of there in the first place. Why is everybody still sleeping? Kidnap him. Let's get out of here. Oof, oof, oof. I just got pegged by something in my arm. Might need to not do this until nighttime. Their turrets might be a bit much. Part of me wonders if we could take them now. Rust-Tilt making command, seeing we've taken out so many of them so far, decides to make a full assault on this place to see how well we can handle it. Everybody in. Inside first, then attack all. And we're gonna have Ruka on taunt. See if she can keep them. Whoa, Rust-Tilt, I want you down here, buddy. Stay down here. We're not gonna go up there 4v1 and anytime in the near future. There we go. No, Silvershade, especially not you. I want everybody down here attacking this one. They might not be able to handle the assault, especially if the others don't come down from their turrets. We'll do a heal up real quick afterward. I want everybody healed. No one's gonna do it. All right, up we go. I don't like that they can shoot me from here. Everybody up. Let's go. Should not be something we need to worry about afterward. Everybody's gonna die. Well, I guess Rust-Tilt was right. Kang sees one crawling away from the top of the tower, claims that as his, heads out, takes him out on his own, and leaves him there to bleed out. Well, meanwhile, we can see if there's anybody in here worth taking, or anything in here worth taking. Seems unlikely, but maybe some food. Green fruit. Yeah, let's take that. A little bit more meat. And I think everybody can rest while we're here. So everybody who's injured, which is everybody to some degree. Crumble John will sleep in the body, in the air thing with the dead body in it. I think here, feeling kind of proud. Look how far they've come. The amount of effort it took to take out the Dust Bandit Tower compared to the Ninja Tower, which is so much more difficult, comparatively at least. They've certainly come a long way. Rust Tilt won't forget that.